thank you for joining me for another round of 7 Days to Die. It has been a host of little errors that I've had to fix over and over just to get this to work today, because I tried to use some plugins that I was unfamiliar with, and I'm just realizing you can't see me right now. Let's try to fix that. There we go. Now you can see me. So like I said, it's been a host of errors going on and on, but I'm with you now, and we're going to get this going here. Clear that out. We're on day 7, which means the Horde is tonight, and we have still a lot of things left to upgrade here to get ready for the Horde. I am making some more water because we need that all the time for lots of things, including making glue, which you need for everything, because everything requires duct tape in the apocalypse, if you didn't know. Alright, so it's 6:05 a.m. and we're going to get out here in the world. We need to get some clay. So I'm going to go over here where I gathered some before, and we're going to gather some more. And let's put that down there. We'll take out this entire little mound here if we need to. Oh, why is it giving me the "you're in battle, hold on me"? I don't see anything. Anyway, we do have a job for Trader Jen that we'll do after the Horde. But right now I need to focus on getting the base ready for Horde night. It's our first Horde. We do not have high-level weapons or anything spectacular, although I did find a level 1 stun baton, which I love. It's absolutely hilarious to use when they get stunned and they're shocked. And we also managed to get ourselves a generator and some electric fence posts, so we can shock them and stun them that way, and that'll help us with our survival for Horde night. Of course, let's do this and this, because those will both give us a stamina bonus. A little golden run of tea and some bacon and eggs. It's so painful early game when you don't have any good tools and you're using stone tools to try to gather everything. You get so much less, and it takes a lot more stamina. And you just try to hurry as fast as you can to gather the stuff while you have the perks from your food or tea or whatever. Looking forward to being out of these early days where we are on the struggle bus. I think it's kind of fun for you guys though to watch me go through it. I know I've enjoyed watching other streamers do that. You know, those first few days, I keep thinking and hearing something. Is there something around me? Here, let's get this tree out of the way. We can use the wood anyway. We need some of that as well. It doesn't take nearly as much stamina to chop trees down as it does to dig something. I'm sure the Fun Pimps did by design. Oh, some more stone. We can get that too. I don't think they block your view too much, so zombies can sneak up on your ass. Look at that, 2,500 meters away. But we got our bicycle, so that's a good thing. Alright, back to the clay grind. We need a lot more cobblestone. We need more wood, because before I can upgrade the bars and the wall blocks to cobblestone, I have to upgrade it, the wood, another level. See, look how much stamina they use. Do I have any points? No points. Trying to think, what is it? Fortitude. That's for plant crops. Let's see, agility. Parkour, none of those. Strength. Minor 69er maybe? Stamina cost are reduced. So we're going to put points into that next time we get a point. Because this stamina thing is a pain in my butt. And I'm sure it's a pain in your butt too, watching me do it. It's like, come on, man. Normally I would do something more fun, but we do have the 7-day Horde tonight, and I need to be prepared, so you're going to have to suffer through it with me. As soon as I learn how to edit my videos, I'll edit all the boring stuff out and make shorter videos for y'all to watch of my gaming content. I've also been thinking about doing talk videos on a side channel, or as little bonus stuff for subscribers. Just sharing life experience, which is something I enjoy doing. I do it every day at the outreach that I volunteer at. If you haven't met me before or know me, I volunteer at our local LGBTQ outreach center, and we live in a very rural, conservative area, so it can be very interesting working there. There's a lot of amazing people that come in to our center. Political climate towards LGBTQ people in our country. It's nothing new for me, but for a lot of young people, they're not used to the vitriol and hatred that they're experiencing. So being able to talk to somebody like me that's lived through it before and gotten through periods of time when this stuff was going on, when the community gets scapegoated for other people's issues. It's just survive it and move on. So I highly encourage anybody watching that if you are living in fear, if you're suicidal, please ask for help. Contact somebody for help. If you're young and you're watching this and you're part of the LGBTQ community, confused or just not sure and feeling down and out, I highly recommend the Trevor Project. You can find it online. They have an 800 number. If you're suicidal, the Suicide Prevention Hotline. It's a wonderful resource. They're very good people over there. I've worked with all these people at one point or another. if you are looking for an LGBTQ outreach center near you, there is a place called Centerlink, which you can find online, and they are a centralized resource for locating LGBTQ outreach centers and other resources that you might need, especially in states where that is weird. I took the block out behind it first. So there are resources out there. I would just encourage anyone that is feeling down or confused or low or in fear. You do have someone. I'm always here if somebody needs to talk, chat me up. Hit me up at ReluctantSage63 at Instagram, on Twitch, and on YouTube, my YouTube channel. You can leave me messages there, and I try to respond to everybody. Right now, I don't have very many messages, so I'm able to. In the future, I may need to get someone to help me with those messages, but this is a very, very small channel currently, so I can do it all myself. I'm pretty good at multitasking anyway. Lots of experience doing that, working in the corporate world for decades. Talk about a beast that will suck you dry to the last drop. Corporations, man. People are just a commodity. And the last corporation I worked for before I retired, when I started there, they treated their employees, of course it had a different name because they got absorbed, but they treated their employees as though they were family members. And then it was absorbed by a multinational corporation, and the people that had been like family to each other became a commodity and treated as such. People's jobs were taken away. They started being treated as though they weren't producing enough, even though they were massively producing. We were generating record profits all along for said corporation, but it's never enough. They're always going to ask for more. They always do ask for more. When you reduce people to a commodity, then something's gone wrong with the system. But I've had the pleasure of working with amazing people over the years. Some of the folks that I've worked with, some of my bosses, just incredible people, and I still keep in touch with them till today, even though I've been retired now for a decade. They're good people, so I've kept them in my life, and I am very fortunate in the fact that I am surrounded by absolutely wonderful, amazing, caring, loving, kind people. And I'm always meeting new ones. That's one of the benefits of doing volunteer work. People don't tend to volunteer if they don't have a good heart. I know some people don't volunteer because they just don't have time, but for the most part, the people that I've done volunteer work, they just do it because it's in their nature. They have a kind heart. They want to help their communities. they see people in pain or in trouble, and they come together to try to do something about it. I recently put a video out about the wildfires in Pacific Palisades, and just a few days later, I'm having a conversation with one of my gay friends, and he basically had the F them attitude. It's all rich people, blah, blah, blah. Not realizing that, one, that's not the truth. I think I just got a skill point. Oops, did not mean to do that. Yes, I did. So let's put that into minor 69er. That'll help our stamina just a hair. I have friends that live there. Friends that are waiters, work in grocery stores. They're clerks here and there, or they work at a corporate job. They live in apartment buildings that burn to the ground there. Some of these people, their family business has been there for decades, and they not only lost their homes, but they lost their businesses all in one fell swoop. It wasn't any fault of theirs. They didn't do anything wrong. Some of them, the other thing that I've been seeing is conservative media basically saying, they're a bunch of liberals, not realizing that most of these wealthy folks that did live in that area are not Hollywood liberals. They're business people that vote for them, or did until this stuff. This attitude that you're judging the book by its cover. It's not a very good look. The United States had grown past that, I thought. But it seems that many haven't. So getting back to my friend, I explained to him that one of the people that is no longer fired, apparently, showed him on the map, because she had sent a post to her friends saying that she was okay. She is an actress and a comedian, but she's not like a huge name. She's done a lot of small parts in films and TV and stuff, but not wealthy. And these days, she's on the struggle bus just like the rest of us, and her home was in danger. And I'm sure as hell not going to stand by and let somebody I know just disparage her like that, or anybody else that I know in that area. The particular gentleman that I was having this conversation with is very partial to the bear community, which is a subset of gay culture that I'm a part of, just by default, because I look like a bear. I'm a big hairy guy, and I have a thing for other hairy men. But he didn't realize some of our friends live there. Some of the people that he knows, that he cares about. That's why you should really not judge people you don't know. I try very hard to educate people when I can. It's difficult because some people just don't want to listen. But I found if you can, even if they come in ranting at you, let them get it out. Just sit there quietly and let them run their spew until they run out of breath, and then you can have a conversation with them. You know, a lot of folks, I think, don't understand. For example, transgender folks are very much the target these days of hate and vitriol. And I happen to be friends with and know many, many transgender folks. And the vast majority of them are kind, loving, caring folks. Just the salt of the earth people. Like I said, I live in a rural community. There is a fairly large transgender population here, even though citizens probably wouldn't know it, because they tend to take exception with folks that are quote unquote not passing. And that generally happens when someone has had to wait so far in their life to transition. Because you can only do so much after a point without doing radical plastic surgery. And I just saw this lead note, so I decided I was going to get a little bit of it. I don't really need it at the moment, but I know down the road I'm going to need a lot of it. And since I'm here, I figured why not. But some of the misconceptions about transgender people. One, people assume that they are transitioning from one sex to the other because of sexuality, when this is not the case in the slightest. A lot of folks that I know have transitioned are married in a male-female marriage and remain in those marriages even during and after transition. So very rarely is sexuality a factor. Transgender folks, let me see how to put this. And I, by no means, feel like a spokesman for transgender people. I'm just sticking up for my friends. And this is information I've learned through them and working with them, that it's not a choice. You don't choose to be straight. No one chooses to be gay. I can tell you, in a very conservative family, I tried to not be. I tried living a life that everybody else wanted me to live, even though I was absolutely miserable the entire time. You just feel like you're lying constantly. And for someone like me, that's a very uncomfortable position. I try to be as truthful as possible and as honest as possible, because that's the way I was brought up. But if you think that somebody in the LGBTQ community made that choice, think about it. Who would choose to be ridiculed by society their entire life? To be hated, to be hunted? For those like me, I remember when people did that, and they still do. I've lived in the South. I know that rednecks can get a wild hair and a few bottles of courage in it, and hop in the truck with some baseball bats and go try to hunt down the local fag. I've been attacked by people in my life, and it's funny how a big guy like me who can find target. It's people like my friend Tommy, his is no longer with us. He passed several years ago. Just a little bitty guy. You know, not very tall, not very large as far as a guy goes. He just was small-framed, small-statured guy. Amazing artist. Great talent. Kind, loving soul. But he's gone now. And folks would target people like him because he was small. Because they're such big, tough guys. I'm former Army. I'm military trained. I would say half to 2/3 of the folks that volunteer at the outreach center are former military of one sort or another, covering all branches. That includes our board members and regular volunteers, and I would say a good 50% maybe of the folks that come to the outreach for help are military, former military. They're just people. We're all just people. That's why I don't understand why we can't just live and let live. No, people gotta stick their nose in other people's business where it shouldn't be. And it's easy for politicians to use the community as a distraction. Here, look at these people who are doing this and here. Don't you hate them? Don't watch why I rob your pockets and do things that are against your well-being. Subsidies to corporations that are already making massive profits. They don't need our subsidies, but they sure as hell take them. All they gotta do is give some donations to a politician, and next thing you know, this pipeline that they want to go through, or a bill that they needed passed so they could get away with something that actually hurts the public. But they keep people divided because it's easier to control them. You know, it is what it is. It's in the bag. Oh, that's lovely. A couple wiring. Throw that away. I saw more rocks here somewhere. I need more stone. I really should try to find some more. Maybe it was over here by wrecked. You know, I might put my bike down and not run everywhere. That would be the smart thing to do, right? No. I'm sure there's many that haven't accused me of being smart. I'm not going to overstate it. I can be just as dim as the next guy. I just speak from my own experience. And again, like I said before, I find most people's prejudice stems from a lack of understanding. Boy, this guy is really thirsty today. Curious about something. I don't see any temperature effect. Feels like 70 degrees, so he's not overheating. Maybe it's just because we're doing all this work that he's having issues. Probably don't need all of these. That's iron. I'm going to get some of that too. Looks like I already started working on it before. Get a little more of it. Because I get a little stone with a little iron. Yeah, not going to spend a lot of time on that because we really don't need that as much at the moment as we do regular stones. And this Venus is hungry again. That is lead. That's iron. There's stone. Let's feed the Venus because, goodness gracious, this boy is a mess. And gather some more stone. There's got to be a better way to gather stone. Is that coal? It is. Definitely take some of that. Usually get this in the burnt biome. There's a lot of it around. This is way more efficient to use in your cook stove, in your forge, your chemical station later on. Anything that burns fuel, coal burns much more efficiently than wood. Little pro tip for you there. Not like I'm a pro, but I know it to be true because I've used it a lot. Plus you need it for gunpowder, for various other things. That's enough for now. I thought I saw another rock. Oh, what's in the pile? One rotten flesh, not even worth picking up. Alright, there is a bird's nest, 2 of them, as a matter of fact. This one, and this one. And a yellow bag, which I almost couldn't see because it's... We already have a better pipe shotgun than that. But I'll always take bandages. Ooh. We're gonna run over here and see if we can get some honey. Sorry if I jerked the camera around a little too much and throw you off there. Oh, there's 3 stumps. Nope. Yet on that one. And this twitchy fool's gonna bug us. Nothing on that one either. Yeah, I figured he'd saw us. Here, let's give him the knife. Wow. What a pussy. No love on the... Lots of bird's nests around here, though. No love on the honey. We didn't get any. Get wood out of those little bushes. So I don't understand why they don't have, like, bird's nests. Not bird's nests, but beehives hanging in the trees for you to knock down like you do in other games to get your honey. Wow, there is a plethora of bird's nests here. Where's my bike? Yeah, my Irishman coming out. I did one of those DNA tests, you know, curiosity. Me and my cousin, we did it for a Christmas thing. And it was interesting. Found out lots of stuff we didn't know about our family. Like, for instance, one of the things that our family had always said, both sides of my family, my dad's and my mom's, is that we had Native American blood in us. Lo and behold, we do the DNA test, and I don't even have like 0.1% Native American blood in me. But to look at my grandfather and my father, you wouldn't know that. They definitely, you know, have Native American bone structure and features. My grandfather, my dad's father, grew up right next to a reservation. Anyway, doing the DNA and tracking down records and things because it was fun. I really got into it there for a while. Come to find out that members of my family, ooh, a drop. I didn't even hear it. You probably all going, hey, dummy, a drop. Members of my family had been taken into a tribe, and I don't know all the details about it. I only know that they were listed on Native American rolls as non-native residents of the reservation. So I suppose that could have been due to, I'm going to go ahead and get the drop. Due to some act that they did, like maybe an act of kindness toward the tribe, or saving a life, or sticking up for the tribe in some way. That is a military base, I believe, right there. This may be in the burnt biome. If it's not, it's right on the edge. I think it's the burnt biome and not the destroyed, but from a distance it's hard to tell those two apart. I am going to stop here and get these stumps because, you know, honey. Again, no love for me. That is the destroyed biome. Oh, I got that last bit of honey I needed to complete that challenge. Yay. That is in the destroyed biome. Which means when we go in there, we're going to have to tread carefully because there are mines. And I don't want to blow up. Hi, Bernie. I think that was Bernie. I can't hardly tell him and Bernadette apart, you know. And there is a mine right there. Ooh. This was good. And I am going to see if I can blow that up. Nope, it's going to make me shoot it. Those things is dangerous. I hear a snake. And there it is. Right over there. We're gonna get the snake. Because the snake means food. That sounds like, yeah, he's a minute away. Big shot. Does him in every time. I swear the fun pimps put that in the game just to mess with people. Hey, Bernie. Don't run over any little red spots. We do have some more stone right here. Oop, too far. And right there for that matter. I actually could mine the destroyed biome because a lot of it is stone. There's these big chunks like this. Oops. Get the rock. Oh, quit your panting. Good Lord, this guy and his stamina. It's annoying. Anyway, what was I talking about? Alright. Getting back to the transgender conversation. And LGBTQ people in general. Be they gay, lesbian, bi, transgender, queer, non-binary. I know it's confusing for a lot of people, but people are confusing in general. Nobody chooses to be treated like garbage. Oh, did you see that zombie go flying? There's definitely mines around that place. Give him a bite. I like to find a big boulder and I can just whack at it until I get enough stone. Oh, speaking of, there's a big boulder. We'll face this way and that way. If somebody walks through there again, they blow up, we get to watch. There used to be a lot more deer and it seems there's not as many now. I don't know if they reduced them because it was just too easy to find food. Sorry, the view's not very good at the moment, but here we are at 140, and I need to not be messing around as far as making cobblestone. Need to get that done as soon as possible, because we got to get back to the base and shore it up before tonight. You know what? I forgot. Let's get rid of that. We don't need it. We can scrap those. Clean this up a little bit. I did not open my magazine bundle. We have 2 more armored up magazines. 2 more electrical traps. And one of my favorites, bow hunters. Now we can now make a legendary primitive bow. And I'm going to open this as well because I know for a fact that it has Shotgun Weekly magazines in it. And look at that, we have a full stack of shotguns. We can make a pipe shotgun quality 4. Pipe shotguns suck though. Give me an auto shotty and we're talking. But I'll make the level 4 when I get back, because we have a level 2 right now, and every level that you get it higher, the faster it reloads, which is the biggest issue with the pipe shotgun. The other issue I have with it is you can't put a magazine extender mod on it. Which I'm sorry, I don't see that as realistic, because if I was in this situation, you better damn well believe I'd figure it out. I come from a long line of hunters. If you watch The Walking Dead, just picture the Dixons. That would be very much the kind of family I grew up in. Although I know that Merle and Daryl's dad was abusive to them, and I'm not going to say that about my father. I think he was just too young to have kids. Even though I think he was 20 when I was born. But my parents were very young. And age doesn't bring maturity. Not always. But my father is now in his early 80s, and he has matured a lot. I envy the relationship that him and my mother have with each other. They've been together over 60 years. Well, I finished the Gather Stone challenge. Imagine that. And that little perk points I put in there into Miner 69er. Look at how much difference it is on my stamina. The axe was much better with stamina anyway than the shovel, but it's barely effective. Let me see where we're at. Still 122 making. I think I'll make 100 more. If you're wondering why I have to go through the keyboard on it, it's because I'm playing with the Xbox controller instead of the keyboard. And when you do that with Steam, it's kind of weird. It does weird stuff. For some reason, I have to have this folder. I don't know why. just do. I'm going to get this tree too. Then we're going to start heading toward the base. I would say I'd hit that military camp there, but I think I'm too low level for that base. Because there's going to be a lot of meanies in there. And I imagine there's going to be some that are of the radiated variety. And I don't have anti-rad stuff yet. And they can regenerate. So that would be dumb to do that. So I'm going to restrain myself from doing that. I'm going to go this way. What is that over there? Survivor camp? Here we go with the staminations again. Oh. I think that's the concert venue. Is it? It is. That's fun. Hey, Bo. What's going on, bro? Yep. Shady Woods Amphitheater. I'm going to search this white truck because lots of times they've got magazines. This time apparently not. I don't need that for sure. Ooh, look at that. That looks like an ocean. Alright, girl. Come on. Put that back in your head. See her eyes hanging out? I fixed it for her. She's all better now. That can't be the same bow stomping around over there. I am going to check some of these vehicles because you can get good stuff. And there's a bunch of them. I don't want to get too close to the amphitheater though because it is full of miscellaneous baddies. Go away. Go away. Oh yeah. Don't you look pretty? Oh, and Bo wants to get some too. Oh, he's got an arm off. Extra points if you can tell me what movie that's from. Alright, I'll tell you. It's Shaun of the Dead. I'm gonna eat this cornbread. All of it, because I want the space. And we'll drink some water. And look at that, we freed up a couple spaces. Looks like it went down here at the amphitheater because people were trying to get the hell out of Dodge. Scrap that. Let's do a little repair on that. I'm gonna put this up here, put that back down there. Got a TV van here. I can tell from the satellite dish up there. I'm just going to search the cars. I'm not going to go through all this stuff. I'm going to scrap these because we don't really need it right now. A battery. Navisgain corrections, I think. Transit, I'm guessing. Boy, they think I want that. What can I repair? Let's repair this. So I had too many, which is something you don't say very often about repair kits. Alright. Let's take care of Mr. Bow. And travel on down the road. This must be like a lakeside venue. Look at all those birds' nests. More coal. What can I say? It was right there. I had to get it. Going back to the transgender issue, something that just absolutely pisses me off because I know better is this idea that children are transitioned without their parents' knowledge. First of all, children can't be transitioned. You have to be 18 years old. This idea that children are transitioned from one sex to another is ridiculous. The only instances I know where surgery was done on a child is when a child was born with both sexes, which, believe it or not, it actually happens. I have a family member that happened to. And parents can make the decision to have surgery to determine the sex of their child, which honestly I'm not for either, because what if you make a decision for your child and then that child grows up and that child's brain says, well, this is who I am, and it's not who they chose? It's not your body that determines who you are, your gender. It's your brain. Your mind tells you who you are. And if you transition somebody to a sex that they're not comfortable with, then they're going to be miserable their entire life. And why would you do that to somebody that you love? I don't think I put anything on my bike. I did not. But here we are, back at our base. Anyway, I could have endless amounts of conversation about gender, sex, sexuality. I do it at the outreach center. It's just like second nature for me. No, I don't try to talk anyone into being anything they're not. And no, I don't encourage someone to be somebody that they're not. That would be completely and totally unethical. And that ain't me. Get a little more food. Alright. All that in there. Stick that stuff in there. Oh. Wow, didn't even see that. That is such a great find right before Horde Night 2. I don't think I have any mods on that. Nope. So we're just going to... I guess I could try it. No, he won't buy it. One thing I noticed about the pipe weapons is the traders don't buy them. It has a price on it. I don't know if it's something the fun pimps need to fix or whatever, but they don't buy them. Make some more goldenrod tea. I've tried to give myself dysentery by eating those sandwiches, the sham sandwiches, multiple times. It hasn't happened. And we're going to put this in here. And this in here. And I'm going to put this down here. And put some of it here to cook this stuff up. Give it a good 20 minutes. Turn it on. We're going to make some more forged iron. Did I make the anvil yet? I don't think I did. Thought I would find... Oh, I don't have the skill to make it yet. That's why I didn't make it. We're going to make some more forged iron. That's a pretty good amount for this early on. We're only at day 7. Look at, we got the workbench ready. We got our forge going. We got the starts of the base. Lots of goodies. I'm going to take that and that. I will never use the steel knuckle parts. That's a waste. Don't need all those headlights, so we can sell some of those. Now there's 100 nails in my box. Like I said, what the hell? So I know I had them before, and then I made them. I'm going to sell that $1 direct. Just because. How much does an engine sell for? Still have to gather more engines. I'm going to make a little trip to Mr. Obnoxious down the street. And sell him some stuff. See if he has anything worth buying. Although we did have the wire tool that I needed, so I can't grieve him too much about that. Looking pretty cute, little lumberjack outfit. Perfect for a bear.
Okay, fucker. You respect the shop rules and we'll get along just fine.
Charming to the last.
You think you're pretty smart now, don't you? Here's your pay,
I got a
Einstein.
reward. What shall we get? You know what? I'm going to take the scrapping books. Yeah. And I forgot to claim this. And I think we completed, we did this and this. So
What's it gonna be, huh?
we're gonna sell you this and this And this, and these, and that, things and stuff. I really don't like this guy. Alright. And that's saying a lot because I like everybody for the most part. Okay. I'm going to take the armored up magazine. Both Forge Ahead magazines. I know as soon as I buy this, I'm gonna find it. Mines won't, oh, I'm buying that one. Mines won't detonate when you step on it. How much do I have left? Let's get 2 more scrapping for fun magazines. And the bow hunters. And I'll save
a sale is a sale, even if it is to a scumbag like you.
You know, you are one to talk, mister. I'm not going to buy that right now. And let's read all of these. Wrench quality 2. That's good. A little closer to better armor. We can now make the bellows for the... I don't know what we did there. And we can make a wooden bow, which is better than our current bow. You know what, son? You know what McDonald's look like. Yeah. Stick that in your pipe and smoke it. Alright, it's starting to get later in the day, closer to Horde night, which is 2200 hours. So I am going back to the base so that we can finish preparing for the Horde coming. I can't remember. I'm gonna stop for a second. Did I think I did already. Yeah, I already searched that. Did I search this? I did not. And look at that, we got a tech jump. And we have not searched this ATM. Look at all those missing folks over there. Thomas Hares, Lisa Campbell, something McLovin. Oh, we got in first try. Bud McLovin, aka Spark, William Dillinger, Ian Hammond, John Smith, aka Too Fresh, for 2 accounts of theft, Matthew Hong, funny. Some of these posters are funny. What did I do with my bike? I put it in my pocket. Alright, well. Wood hatch is an iron hatch in here. Iron hatch. Why can I not craft it? I have forged iron. I don't have forged iron. I had some on me, but I put it away. Iron hatch. Let's craft one of those. It's only 10. And it'll be a far cry better than this one. Because stuff's gonna get real. And that is an indicator of why. It's like, come on, son, get your stuff together. Because we're about to drop holy heck on you. I want to make sure I get this at least up to wood. Skill point. So it'll be interesting to see if this level 1 PLI makes a decent Horde base. Accidentally put it all. I did. My bad. I know this isn't the exciting part, but it's necessary. We gotta get this done before Fortnite. And before I forget, we need to do this, because that ain't loaded. Make sure that's loaded. What do I need for wooden bow? Bow parts. I have that. And duct tape. Let's just do this so I remember. Duct tape and hide. Craft a wooden bow. Put that back. While that's crafting, I'll continue to tap away at this little thing here. My luck is usually a wandering horde will show up right before horde night and mess something up that I don't have time to fix. But I'm kind of hoping that doesn't happen tonight. Looks like we're probably going to have enough cobblestone to finish upgrading this. And hopefully have a little bit over for repairs because we're going to need that during horde night. Come on. What did I say? I always show up when I'm least wanted. Good night, good sir, I say. Can't you see him working here? I think I should have enough to finish this at a decent amount for repairs during horde night. I know zombies have the uncanny ability to tell where you have a weak spot, and they will attack said weak spot. Oh yeah, we're good. We're good. Let's see. Some egg. A few doors. I know, I put one on here. Watch this thing fall off. Hopefully not, because I think it's attached to... Yeah. We'll get creative. Where are we at here? Sweet. Cannot make the stun repulsor mod. I wanted to see. Nope, it's still locked. This will make some mods if we can, right? Craft that one. Yeah, don't have enough of that. Thank goodness, because that would have been an expensive mistake. Oh, hell no, bitch. Like I said, Screamer right before Horde. I need... where are they? Electrical parts. And I need the wire tool. Just in case. And those. Of course, this fool called people in. Okay, no damage there. Oh, come on, girls. It's a party girl. Yep. Come on, son. I got something for you. And I cannot wait till I have the repulsor mod. We're going to throw him right into that wall. fit head mod, and I don't think I can put it on this. Oh, I can. Shockaroni. I do not need eggs. Where's my wrench? I had a wrench. Did something I made require a wrench? Well, we're going to make one. I bet I accidentally set a snake. Have a little nibble. I'm nervous. I'm worried about this gap we have here, but I sort of need it. I don't know exactly how to. I guess I could put a door there. Let's do that. Oh, and of course, the damage is going to happen on this side. Karen. Good night, Karen. You know, I wonder if I wire it the other way. Let's do this. Maybe that will fix that issue. I don't know. It's very close now. This should be very interesting. So I have absolutely no idea whether this base is going to hold up or not. I've already been running into ferals and stuff, so I don't know if I advanced faster than I should have. Or not. It is what it is. Now we just get to sit here and wait another 15 in-game minutes. I'm just hoping we don't have a lot of pukey birds and cops, because that could get nasty real fast. Actually, before we start this, I'm going to take a intermission to use the bathroom. Is it going to work? And apparently not. So I'm going to skip that. I can wait until after the Horde. Yet another little glitch I need to fix. My little intermission thing isn't working. I was looking for my puppy. She's sleeping over there on the bed. I love the pups. Oh, here we go. It's about to get weird. Oh, and here they come running. I mean running. right up and get a shotgun shell to the face. Arlene always dang it, I missed it again. That M&M wanted me. Had a bag. What are you folks doing down there? I can't see them. That brick is actually over here, so that I need to find out. That's where I can shoot my shotgun. What kind of steel? I think they're clustered inside the store. And they can waste their time getting through the wall. It's a Karen. Pop with their head. Come on, fools, I'm right here. The ducky here. Got that on my dead chill. If you haven't watched her playthroughs, I really like her. I think she's great. She loves purple just as much as I do. My favorite color. She's a party girl in a party world. get to playing around. Alright, we're gonna do a quick repair here. Never polite to hit a lady, but I don't accuse Arlene of being a lady. Posted magazines. She's always trying to get up in your business. Besides, she broke your Woodle's heart. Yo, over here. See, she just broke a block. Whether they're coming up or going down. Fire lean. There goes another tool jumping up there to poke a hole in the wall. leafy stuff down there. Let's have a little drink of leafy. Been a busy night. No birds, thank goodness. Here we go. It's probably the last one. Reset and give me another batch. It can't be all of them. It's only 1:25 a.m. This is supposed to go till 4 a.m. How we doing on gas? Oh, we're good. Barely even. How did the land claim block take damage? Me, maybe? I don't know. This is very strange. Horde night never goes like this. I have a little drink of water here while we got a break. Look how many blocks those zombies stick out on the wall across from me. That one, that one, that one. I think there were 2 blocks there. So 3 blocks there, 1 there. I like having this wall here because when they're coming in, if the cops can't see you, they don't spit on you, so they generally don't do it until they get on the stairs right there. That way you don't have to contend with that as much. I'll work on this wall a little more. Like I said, I think it's adobe or something like that. It's not even cobblestone. That's why it's so easy for them to break. Turn that off for a second because I'm curious. Look at all them bags. Yoink. Let's see what kind of goodies we got. Use those. Rifle, we've already read that. Oh, 2 armored up, that's good. Definitely want to get better armor. 2 medical journals. Got another skill point to spend. What do we got here? Miner boots. Safe fall distance. Well, I'm not generally that concerned with that right now. Scrap this. And we got a pipe pistol, which isn't great, but I'm going to hang on to it because at least it's a pistol. And I think it holds, how many shots does it hold? 6. That could come in handy, even though it's really crappy. A really crappy weapon. Zombie hung up somewhere. This is bizarre. Fortnite is never, ever this easy. I don't see anybody anywhere. That's kind of insane. Maybe I broke the game. I doubt it, but I suppose anything is possible. I don't know what's caused these. That looks like they've almost... Well, it's only 5 down, 1 down. More than likely I may have damaged that myself doing something. Just don't know. I guess I could load my bow. Let's repair this. Do a few repairs while waiting for zombies to come back. Maybe they're scared of us. Do I need to kill another zombie to get it? I mean, it didn't die or anything, so I don't know why there's this lull. Yeah, it makes no sense. It's obviously Horde night. Oh, damn it. I hate when that happens. I just thought that would be a good screenshot. I don't know how to do that without y'all seeing it, so you get to come along for the ride, just like me. Alright, well, we'll just upgrade a little bit while we're waiting for a zombie. I have a feeling if I go out there, they're going to come pouring in. Let's turn that off. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's like Adobe or something. Might as well upgrade some of it. Since these fools want to keep jumping up there and knocking holes in stuff. I'm gonna make a bunch of noise to see if we can get some to come. Might as well do two things at one time, right? This seems to be the main spot where they want to jump up and break stuff. Still not seeing them. Just to give myself a little warning there, just in case they come up behind me. I'm just going to work on this wall anyway, so why not kill two birds with one stone, right? Make it so they can't hop up here. Well, this is really a disappointing Horde night because it didn't run all the way to 4. It was what, like 130 something, I think. Very disappointing. And like I said, I don't think I've seen that before. So that's interesting. I just broke the block that I just put down like an idiot because I pressed the wrong clicker. Kind of disappointing for Horde night. I like them to run the full length of time, and I even increased the amount of zombies, which it did for a little while, but it just didn't last the full night, which to me, that doesn't make any sense either. Well, we got a better backdrop there. I'll probably fill that part in there. Bring this out a little so they can't get me from the side, although I stand back here. So yeah, if I fill those blocks in, should be good. see where we are here. My first blood moon I have survived. It's a miracle. So that's some good news. Well, I think that this is where I'm going to leave it. I am going to have a drink, obviously, because this fool is thirsty again. I'm going to try to leave it here, and we'll catch you in the next episode. Thank you so much for joining me. If you like my content, please like and subscribe. I always appreciate your support. It's greatly appreciated. I'm trying to grow my channel. It's very small right now, but I would love to build a community. All right, have a great evening.